kwaba uni anomba join us sia na unima de anope krata free asante man time so afo ho na asem no nyina say movement of traders in zones 3 and 4 to various identified markets within the Kumasi Metropolitan Assembly. Asem no nyina ne say one more say omo hunu say ye delay phase 2 of the KJTR Central Market Redevelopment Project, which can have negative impact on the project implementation. Traders in zones 3 and 4 are to move to areas identified by the KMA beginning tomorrow, 6th September.
It is
2021. That is 6 p.m. to Sunday, 17th September. At close of the above indicated date and time, these zones within the central market shall, it did not say will,
and mandatory
shall be closed to traders, and demolition will commence midnight of 12th September. No trader will then be allowed to enter the said zone. We plead with all traders, the good people of Kumasi and Ashanti region in general, to cooperate with us to minimize further delays and ensure smooth implementation of the project. Kindly accept the apologies of the regional minister for any inconveniences caused by this directive. Know that everything is being undertaken in the supreme interest of the traders, people of Ashanti region and the country at large. Thanks in anticipation of your cooperation in the development of the region and Mother Ghana. Signed, the regional minister Simon Osei Mensah. Mejidi say Kumasi Central Market Project no ache. Takrade no omuna shase. Na uti engineers no the speed with which our moye takrade san say ometu akwa. Mesrempenim for omo dida ekukuo na no 3rd and 4th no ena ye alabas no.
Omanhene asemi amego kan mentwa no. Ansa na we nyina wo bekan yama na ba no. Yen ahemafo Kumasi ye frɛ yen. Ye frɛ obia wa ye hema. On say aka body. Bode no esoro honom na ye tank honom ensesa wafo wom honom na bayira josuo yesuo wom
bode yankasa
bode atwam akofa prekontwerafo ne honom nyina eye bode enti womo ne yedi nkomo sesei na aba sesei womo de ehie womo asisi fence sei nchance no enti ye kire ye mu sei se wo chance no achi a anka wo insider account enti wo no sa wo buy na bia wo ye adwene hema wo kono akoka kire wo nkrofo ne se eda sei ahase ne yebekọ ne ho nso wo munya abotre oman e kire kire ni nyina ese yetu bayirafo a ahase na mokro yetu provisions fo a aha na mokro yetu adwenefo a aha na mokọ nti sei no obia ni baabi a omokọ obia eti mesra mahema afo minim sesa adwuma we Kumasi ma mehwa camera ni mu na menka ya awie ya di ho nkomo awie Obahima yefo wa yen bayirefo yenim baabi a ye kro enti sabre wanya afeni ya ma ye time se yesisa ye kuku ne nkaka ansa na kwasi ada no wo ma ba bedwiri ho no na afeni na wo bi beka se ne ya bedwiri me bayira gu ene ya beka me nkente agu na me nsesa wasi mesre mo ya sira mu pi mom ye nyina ye nduso na ye si dwane ma ye ne wi a eni nyina ye ne aka se
mo appointment wa
ejomi ma ya de pa
regional minister spokesman
Modi ahwe se benya MTT pania.
Okay.
Mobekaya be na wotwini. Ena omutu anamon se piagria.
Pragia.
Oy kan se.
Oy kan keke.
Pragia.
Oy ne dipa de.
Oh mami siaka ye.
Pragia.
Very good.
Mefa armes.
Abobo ya ne pragia no. Omobeka se omobedi mranso. Ya bese abusa MTT pani se be na wotwini no. Akosi say
Superintendent Aduboy Supo
Yewra Supo Aduboy say wo tie mi a ye ben wo na ye ne wadi nkomo na wa me hu ye mpe 9-day wonder bia ebe hu say animanimu a na dimrika na ye see police for ye yibi no ma ya febo ha na asai jam
o kasa fine so pa
e kai opem so ka se wo ba be di ni na bie na ko hwe kwan no so fekeke o twi ne ho kakra na asabode yem pesa de no eti nyane bebusar dan kambari
me mami sanfa go back to Kumasi in the central market.
Yeah.
Me kai time na ye bie kejitiano. Usman mami ko live reporter.
That's right.
Kejitia dada no. Ye relocate kejitiano. Bia korono a ni biano. Na nipa tupi in. Nse Kumasi fo nya de fa ye pe.
That's right.
Na so pese be me ho kwan. Nyama ya de fe. Me jama bi din as a reporter. Na me hwe bia dada yi. Ayede nchense twa ho bretia bi na afesi ye bie na obi agya na dwuma so okwa kagetia ade a new market ye hu pa ni nsama comment ye ma efo na ani na nu na ye di pavement na asan ye market ene ne launch ni na etietia so mi ni se nya ade pa ye penso ye me ho kwan kuma sim kwa ne ye be ya ade amaye ne a obi bibi ni ohini bi obi bibi ni nkonyafo na ho ne ye be chiechire mu ampa busha long hands ye ne ba bia wo so no ne etie dadam. I said, Jenny for my crime, Buburisha. Jenny for my crime, Buburisha. Kumase, Kejetia, Central Market, Intimate Central Market. Make me a Central Market, a chocolate, the beer organ has it. Yes. We are West Africa cry. Now, a Jenny for more Central Market, Mr. Muntia Simwitiawa. A Kobani Senia say, Sabi Monimo Mumpido, Nia Dini Pe. Na, acquire a quick. No be asore no aboa nipa dubiano yes one citizen one concern nipa no obeboa boma no ono no ekwa akogene dia uhu ye ni edi nachi we na di anim na wakohu mpanifo enti eyire so pai so a wo di umoja face ye no na ya fresh nipa no di anim na kokko kejetia ba obi odi wanim okura store be 10 obi bi
concern for be break kuja kejetia
e mo bi fo anim
stop wo enso so ye tu omo no nka ho
e mo bi fo anim kwaje ebe wi achi no wo akodi na chi no wono no mo benya mfa so ase wo awde wanim kwaje ye no enti ebe sena mo say sabi o kan borofo no letter no me underline word bi ha inconvenience.
Yes.
Bibi an say ya
bibi nyeye.
That's it. Inconvenience dey beba now so we kentene wo ho a we nkonua no na wako anim central market dey si dey na me ko bon kontene ko hwe bra anya easy kra
wo mu si pa
ada wo mu be bia no dey ebe chen kageti am tupu na ko hwe dey musun takrade we shase da dey wan dey kan shase
kuma si shase da
mada wo takrade jumpani fo ho
and they are working
so obi antuntuma ngu ka say ne na assassin ntie ma ntina ho obi ayi nani na nanom ayi onu kagetia takrade na takrade eko eti nana madam mo na mo de mai penifo so mo develop kuma ene kuma so no say second capital ya e wo se kuma so develop.
Oh yes.
Nti o madam ma yetu agedifofo no na madam mo de yetu mfenyi na so ye twuma dwuna si so say mo obi am dwantoa mo a mo nyine mo nsam na adwuma ne nkoso na kuma so ya nya ka be
background bi tie anyina yon kagetia ade ba ko a ya na dwadifo esuro ene se ye de ekono ye besamba bada sedan Kenya me say honorable Samuel Mensa regional minister one Asantema road for say to ababio ene mayor osesibe ene empenifo who matters including yema mejuli nom no adwuma no so mo okadeti a eyimba adwadifo na rehemu say central market ye de mo ko na mbasa ba Omanhene nyame ade o mawie ni nyina asa woni akuakuo na ho no di nkoma a ombeka kire so yen la ye yellow die nim say yellow no yewie a ebesa de aba de ne hia ene ho tinu mashase ho assurance say ye pia wako obesa aba eje Kumasi asem ye do ko akina nko anko ebisibisi basa
ahekra na wasase o shop
yenya eno assurance awie no efi sabre kosisi ebesi awie ne de say ready phone pe so o mpe o mfa nche o mutirim say enya te say Omanhene na wote ntuma store no a obi twamu a na waka chense we ye printers we Texas enti beto no 20 cedi no abeto ana 1.5 no Omanhene ase kire ne say efi sabre kosisi o mbewie no niam mbe den kakra former president Mahama ebra oba Kumasi a na okate short ama omasi kagetia sesei o pass comment be me kotu o say obi a open punti obi a no ya de tum sa ho kire kakra ebetimi aba so because ebi a ye de empunti obeba bia no eden a Omanhene ebeti obi na so kakra sebio papa bia ogina so full interchange o say so full interchange ni de mo ya na efe kwan itene na say o mo ye no na man bia bro say si ho nti o mu bu animu no di man no ti ya no man mo say krate ade na nkandan ka se kwan itene but e kwan na itene no e kire say aka obi
Anko obi entene.
Anko obi entene. Ndi ohene ya ma memo ne enuanu memba no ntia sese.
Last comment.
Oh okay. Ntia sese. Den ya yenyenwe edie. Edwa no ne ma be yi kakra. Odwetire no bi anka onya 10,000 a day a betimi aba 5,000. But senia nananom ediga na si ho. Nananom de asantema si ho no. Hwe ohra bakosemu a ba bia opese ye bia so sacrifice.
Yeah.
If you want to succeed in life, and yet in so debia, do be also in so. And yet debia na near debeba, until where they are the threat in so mutia omore. Omumia omoni, and you don't pay. Na minim sente on berinam.
All right, I run my now. Diana, you are near a doctor. Time of that swap to check command of pay.
Oh, my Diana, honorable Ekai. Yanni Casa John Phone, I say, one day that. And him say, Asmadia just so for Beco. Now, win him, Asmadia phone, because a year cool, which you do in Quana was my dear Joshua, quiet corner. Will store, are you ready? Then to our store, and use our uncle. So we will store, oh my, that's a wound, you do our registration to cry and cry intruding. Ye kwa ye wo be ko wo be bonsa o man na mra wo dwom ho pa obi entimi kwotena central market na won to asomade na o meka so wo asomade adwosu enti kwa ye ko no eye kuo ye wo ye card a ye nyina ye dodo anu ti ne kwosere baabi se ye mpese ye mu betete enti asomade adwosu se ye nya de kogu baabi fa ko.
And I think say Salanenka was on KGTIU, but unfortunately KGTI
yes,
my blended to do so third floor be able say and Kalanta dear for Kakrabi now be ton and Toma no obi
cry
now be the Ventiana Drojam. I must say, you know, to be a central market deal with it. And Joshua no, they should see to it say. Ye chenye di omoba momo nyesa.
On say no. Second phase.
Since you obi kota nkwalata dia. Ebi e form hono ma. Na obi ti hoton. Na ebi susu a third place hona dodo ne wo. Na aha no mo na mpaboafo wo. Oh, o ma so.
Enti woni say na jene fo ko no ye mu a wo nyina fi jene dem ho na ye do o mo koye. Ti we yan bayira dwosuo. Yesu enim ba bia ye ko. On say bayira dwosuo wudu bode ho a ye pe ba bia wo ye pete fi se kaafo ne beba.
Enti eno say no. Obi ntimi nton bayira wo abontene.
Debi.
Onim say denara e wo so ofa ka ko bayira dwosuo.
Yes, no ko to bayira.
Enti cars so be wo ho no mo a.
Ai kwame danso fo ba be yi cars ne ade. Enti yen ya pepete bayira kwa de yen fie sha adakam. Bayira pa wanti mi mpe container.
Mami ko Kumasi na midimafo heba eye adwumaku a eba pomuden pa se yemma emre naso ne yemfa nsaw yade a obu on ma be hwe 3 months 4 months doctor ka kire say 1 month no ne wo ye adwuma 1 month no ayekrado enti yenko ne ne doctor time da so enko to twenkomo ye ba ne de dwumadie na aka no ato aso e de amamo doctor so mame.
This is Kessben 93.3 FM, a new wave of excellence in radio.
Na yakamwasem. Enti mamisha se mfi oni nhwe free tertiary education coming. Whether we can do it now, taking into consideration the teething problem still coming up from free SHS. Are we ready for tertiary free education?
Omanhene Yaw asem we de anu yie na edin kakra. Yentia ya anu yie na edin kakra no me de me no me beka say em se baby wo ho aye introduce me a other places aye me no me pani ko e say ono gina ho man DC. Ono de introduce na say wo ye former ambassador.
Why MPP founding member? I was anti-mantema.
Na some me founding member.
Entino I am MPP ni. So woman, but some say honorable Kyoko for Poman Cassette and the Cassemba. A baby or her, make us a baby or Hanya. And now, me Tim Dennis one open master, me finance and and Jimmy Becca say, why introduce me say NDC into a bit ya Namika say, oh, tertiary education, the any ready say, so NDC for say, Jim Pesa the Casa. Where do you imagine a meme? Okay. So, Minia, the attorney say, ye see Maya, ye do Moko, the Maya, and your day, Yensa and Kagubimum. Free senior high school. Yedi, ye shall see no. And what problems gray and so we. So, even basic school. Kraho a honsem bibri. Na hono me kasa me kokasa man mas mai tenten. Minua se sia me no kasa especially in Krasia no. Basic school e no man koyi kra. Ya de ye ka free senior high school asem a ya ni age a yesi koyi na nkoyi ma bi bitie because there are problems man.
Because basic schools no omo benefit omo nya wo free senior school mu sha. So can anyone na ye co school say be Krasia school ni Krom school no na ka me say standards ni nyina the same ubu say me no penny obeka enti obi free class with me ko prempe obi free class with me ko opokuware achimbota no mani ade enso ne enormant say biu gi say ye make special company enti o hwe se si ye ya na obi wadaje or research say me de me nyame abo me manu bi o ye law medicine mani ade ubeko ho no ubon se nkwada omo free enkurasie pa na o hwe kura na ebi kura nyame amoy nu be 2%. Asampa na meka sure no ubebusa na mebusa kwaku ubusa ya na ubusa omo aya no omo mesi no ma head o se me sociologist dia na sta no mani hiame ubebusa no se empo akura secondary school kura empo no ubebusa no na nipo omo ye medicine omo ye law no mani ade no ubehwe no kura nu be about 2%. Na che say ye koja on ye hwe sa no mani yi na fie na meka ba free seniors go say ye okay e ho problems no ye solve we enti ye hwe say e be solve if you ba ku ne ye de na ekomi no na ye kase ye kan yina bomsa enwe na sabi mpreduasa ye kan se ye mie enu ne basic ni ye ne secondary ni ye na se kire ye se be ye tertiary ni free a me de me Africa ha ba bi a ya mate so mo ye tertiary education free ene na no Sierra Leone na meti na me se African
na tertiary cry no mutu ya kesesa
masa ate we bia umanu bi nyenro tertiary hostel fees in Guankra nyasem kitwa.
That is the issue.
Hostel fees in Guankra nyasem kitwa. Enti na meka na be se otiri onyan bi e won wudu fa obehun se enye yize kura. Enti tertiary de se o ma be se 3 or 2 e wo ho a. Na se bi mpreduasa. Nsamo anya. Wo ade so apa. Ena secondary school no susu no obi awia na expectation is obeto aso. Meka sa koda bia ya meboa no nsuta. So na ye na scholarship scheme ene ye de boa no ma no ko secondary school wie. Afa de brebi me call aye na ma me ba me nchen na mbusa no say na waye monso na mbusa say na me ba no hotisenyi me mbesa me bonidin was this enkoyi na mse de ba asem na ba was se kura wo yare na mse de ba yare no se na dwene kura ha no na mse de ba no se owie school no aya wo tishie no ya na afọ koja no owie secondary school obi kura aboa no eno so ada na dwendwen mana ye de afa ne tim enti ye ka free senior high school asem no yen hwe se beyond free senior school ni de ye na yes sa no ma e wo mu se say ubetumi age loan ya ma guarantee no ya no nko a hostel fees no ne no nyina ya manfo ka ho asem na se hu se ho asem ba e no so ye de yen hwe ho asem ne yenka na ho ne ensimla ne no ma se bia ye target nipa bia ya omu ni bia bebo omo ana se chisen na mom se ho se free senior high school die na ye kwakwa tertiary education free die wo hwe advanced countries no mani ade wo mo ko mo nim kra ya se bia mo bie no bi minyante die e bia na Netherlands no mani ade me research kakra e ho de ya no mo no ma no ekwanimu na se US we say
the Netherlands,
Scandinavian countries no money ade the omo no man yeah and even kuram say u free outside the crown now course should be nyina you know free baba bi to say US baby to say UK ukoye law ukoye medicine ukoye engineering wa we be hu say enya mre kra so hu enya de ya wo benya na mre even kuram omo te ho no ndi say bia ye say wo ye bibini what UK, what America, over so buy medicine or a law, and as we engineering enough. So, Entino, I just maybe me my dream America. Say, yet to son of my baby boy, so sabria, I can say, yes, it's 35% of yen national revenue or budget to know a core education. Yeah, now no already budget to know. I'm so kind. Hey, 35. Yam far a Ukraine mekan who, yam far. Tertiary education meka ho na say ye de beka ho na say do be say 50 na sabre me no ka say ya recurrent expenditure nko ampo no about 70% of yen national budget no na tete no e de be ade na ebetimi de ai sabre me no ka say so about 95% of yen revenue ya enya yesi ye tua interest na amortization
interest on loans and amortizations
loans are interest on loans
5%
aka 5% na 5% ti e de be pa na e betimi de ai so o hamu njichemu aduokunu num ene e di tua bosia ya bo ehunsi hu ene bosia no ya bo no na fei o hamu njichemu enum pe ene ye de ye mpuntudwuma ene ye de ye no ma aka nyina o man ya sika sem bi ye seyi yes, free senior school, a boy, yani age home. So, moons and some we are working school feeding in some. Oh, has no, me cry me dear, not because I'm a second once and be when you say. Branda has no etono. One more to me, your arrangement. Nebia, Obia, ya supplier, yan and some you bit me a supply, Diano, or bit me, my and also the number managing home say, and your back fool, Obia, dear Toby. Say, any paka crabby no moody dear anymore. Mimi anu de da bia meka oh na chere say ashe achia nipa kakra bi ne free senior high school ya ba ya gi ho bebrebe o mu didi mu obi a oton no mu wo kromu oton nanwa oton sardine oton makare oton bro enu me de ade anka kane no na business ne headmaster beba no ho no ba beto bi anya bidi obi anya edidi office nipa kakra bi ne sabre ya di contract na show monsa and one my sick bebrebe de free senior high school yi omo nko omo didi mu ye kasoso ya no ko no sabe anya ntuma ne betwa wo mu ye kwa wo mu enti won ma mu ma obi aso nya bidi ne ye nyina aso ye de ye ho ntoye na me de free tertiary education no de mesra na nso ya kwankro ye said ye no ma sitie yi say abre de mesra na o me ntwen ansa ne mom onye targeted obo mu ni bie no se wo kwa bi ofa so aya obebo omo
This is Kessben 93.3 FM.
Runs for Jampo as a leading member of UTAC, and is on the line. Professor Jampo, me watching. Namun bom to say. So them no kase de me gidi sem say wan go school ne.
Oh, madakra.
Wada na free some mode one he buy a mode krata ba bontin eti aban so wan ka bibia nkyem mpanifo.
Oh, me feel say some we you tag mpanifo ewe nim we a decision na you tag na etiki from the national level na look out for so on my catching. You know, Omuna says, Omutumine Mons and
na as you say, any say, me tiasia mo you or more, I cannot every honomo. Obi honoma na obusa ebesi na omunkoye no esusan so be ene da sa project so ene bosia aban na bo ene hunsi hun ni sikasem wada roma
you me da me
Chiamo, any chief, really, common coins and so be brave. So, after we say, Niname, any day of one for fear. March no, it's me moving for no, India, the phone India, Kivia, Kankran, from side almost at Tosho, then I have for. So, how be so. Until a lay in Sutra, Nakaditiani, a doom baby. Once a month for the Nakaditiani in Sweet Hadaway. The doom you will be that. Last year, we can say, the new system now, me, any adequate. But people thought I was doing politics. Mr. Carter, Kaditia. Na adimpo it's a more 1 year KGT and say, nay, Shane Eginabia. Glory Terminal.
Okay.
Ebba Jackasin. And I am Yassa Glory Terminal. And yet, Yaga. Binti, and now, I found on by year 2015. Yeah, a kind of a singer living on Maakye, don't say a bow at him. So you see, who could you hear about cars which you imagine at a particular time, a year for having working. In Tiafa, say a free 2015 will be seen there. Kabia, a commercial week, we are Macau 900 in 2015, a bar system on the 9. I know now, run at that, yeah, lorry back. I'm a doom card living in a pass. Oh, I will never do so. Confanochi anymore. The ambulance, the ambulance, the ambulance at the catastrophe. No, we never been so. We know how Mexican face now to continue to be with us. Another thing, if German Casano. Yanri in the car, the canoe, a buying, an adu, any 2 for them, the board modern called the Baye DC Jana. There was a mother, was a year, a mother Chemua. We have to go and negotiate. No corner, which one back on the chat, the amount, which one back a woman from Mount. And America is the time for negotiating, which may be a Bosunia, Akubo, and I be affiliate. Not project no delay. He says, Nigerian Name Fidio Modi Bejuma 500 containers at the Kayaba. I'm already a good race course. Every 1 month, 1.5 months, many media for the job for more
and no crack.
And I have 300 containers. I buy one baby from. I already know if you have the blue pot. Yeah, you know more of it and in Temo and Dimorage very well. Dimorage knows we were more a castle for the Sanyama. And in that, mediatic Frederick here, they made the difference in the cell. Where they do. I offer to mention cool. Mumia okay. Where me Chinaman. To the same you will see me. Like a Kuruna and Maninka. To the soul, there be a young say a training here. Any time will be born at the place that the papa.
No correct.
Since you so may come chow and tell them if I didn't put you before. Meaning, said there be a more and yet perfect or shadow. Nelson is so or Montiasi no more command. No, you see, Jenny, no more time back, and the class again, no more than Papa. We will feel honor. One more crown or do her if that's all. Jackasin. Now, Omanhene Yaw, no avoca. A Shivia, a dinner, a man of which my auntie, that's how. Near Dodo, near Ye, the beer while you are not Mungo, a dinner, one and that would do. Now we can idea we don't see the feel good, a pair. Then in a quarter. because of wrong wiring near the other. It's in the interest of the traders na Kasakura say or more tobacco. Now it's a new project. No, they feel no Sabbath, the dinner baby papa. No one forever. Now say the how we teach Moses here. Now let's walk at the phone to go na paso. No queen of me or my
that is
when the first time cry, the forum the court here because the moment I say, then the fika, the senior cotton, the almost the woman bus, or my children, or Mugondo, Emma Asantamai,
okay,
or Mugondo, Matana. Now the Omanhene, they are there, I was the first of your boom, Abasso.
All right.
It's so if you let Pussy Cosia down, Yamia Duma. Na contractor no in that account.
No financial. Honorable ebio be na otwini na mo se adwumadie bi ase se ya pragia ne abobo ya no kwan o mo fa so far what's the progress report?
So akoyi ebia mo amuna ko kwan no amon se data o ndi mba so kakra. So ye wo ebi mo ma so and you know, I'm family report about Oman Scotty. We really time more regional police commander man. You say, "Oh, children, no more for no court." Blue hot traffic lights, no. I'm sorry, you know, no,
what minister no what jina no sound?
Yes. So I have to quickly move. Now, so on reverse it.
Ashanti show boy.
Number no M20EF 7932.
I can't your numbers of Feniagro.
A local Kemuno, Maakye, not that overlook. On red light, no aircraft overload.
What cross red light as half overload?
Yes.
Quite a canter feet akutowi. And as with any
no more the autumn in the court. She's talking on one court.
Honorable Mr. Chiwajina Sibako so. Tafutu Mamponten stretch no. As a boy and a pragia for the day, Omonte so dogo be chabeu. Enti commander or Mamponteno Kaube na Sutria. And Fisa we started Jumedie we no a hot dear, a Bimokrati station Wakano.
If I remember regional police commander man there, money MTTD for Naka. That also. Mia Abakra the day and the share no back. They could do I have to direct vehicle. Prakia no for we share vehicles nature. Or to me critique one name it will finish. This is a two. Problem it means that already MTTD Maboma, but if it's still there, then they failed in that aspect. And the regional police commander, Mabona man, you say the honor, you say problem with the that meaning said, almost up here in that area, want to cheap like Yabby. And there are almost a tree and almost
yes.
Because 200 plus almost 300
because Anopeya, there's been report coming to us says still Anopeya, that's what they are doing. Or more just ask or Monty will be a case. Okay. Honorable Simon or Simon, sir. Medas Anope, so when you're brainy Akasa. Okay, Namisha also. Okay, Yademuko Jaswaba na Anope me war. Yeah. Former member of parliament in the person of Thomas Aquinas Kwanzaa. He did the house. Be my guy. That's why I know. Former this year before Vansaman.
Vansaman was right.
I
say, Anna.
I on the go to
me wa fa asabi
na
omunya nso me wa
na obetima to asabi na wo hodin
me otu no na me kopere hwe ni e wa ye fatima me ma me ko
guy brutal
o ma me fa praga de quick one answer na ya tiesi me ka kire me nua no mu a ye wo zungu se enye zungu fo nkwa twi praga wo enso e kame ye se de praga ba ye zungu fo afina director na de mpa ma me e kame ye se ka praga bia ne e ko pesalifu anali babadi na eti enso e kwasi manu ne o se hwe ofo no so twi bi enti okoye wie ne ye de ho entansa na bebo ye ezongufo no eti mesre ezongufo no ye mum ye dominate ni twi se ye se yano aduane e be feche aduane amaye de a ye ni mra so tiawa enye so obi tu obi ano aduane agu sabe ye si tie aduane se wa no pipiripi mu a ye nye di mra so sa ai lenyi o ma creating finfin o ma ye me koto praga accident mi permit mi ahwe
e brand crop na
o my car na yeshim no kura na hwe wo kura ahwe play plana we na ade bi ntwa hu hia
ya kura ne sa driving mirrors na omububu no
o chawo
enkofo driving mirrors pa omubu no okwan so
woni kapre de ma o to be pa o chawo
obu no say I was
o my which mean because baby how the traffic so one na mu say ya
kura ba ni ba so no adwane
etimi say zo ngofo ntitwe me ba say bi nya kwanya ne ukada secretary ekasai wan kasa yi kura ena me twin na dwuni si so se wano aduane so na ebebo wo no enzani ba no so okay gafide na wadane kwa house e pacho
ankasa
ti esre ye eduma ne ebedi dum
woni me se wo otafo na se trotro gina ma se twa akwan ma ye se o sa hwa wan hwe yie na wo twa akwan ni mu straight bo nse
ebebo
one word different
no said anya nice crowd enya guy
afa so ogozu
we need insurance
ka ko ba
nya bibia na bo se
moto ko bo na nchi dade so na wo su no ade wo se watran kumase ka akora mo no zo abeda na moto agboro nchi dade so
ejo mi ba ye go
ati for ye ko dwemu ate ha se de ade papa nko an ye ton mamo na wo hwe multi credit banks na doso but wo pe bank papa ya wo mo begene wo ho a eye multi credit savings and loans sa wo de wo dwetire koto wa wo mo bo ho ban ye pa emaw na multi credit aye kana asem yi wo mo di group loans aba na sa group loan no ho asem ne se ye keka ye ho bom ba se num enso me nuanom adwadifo aye ti dwom a ya ba wo mo babo ye besia ya asomdue wo mu me so number we mame 0244176901 when multi credit monko mo anopay sesia afei Patrick man capsules emema ye wo krom se akasa be ma wo krom no wantimi aka bidia na no anajo wo gia soto anajo ade e ma ye kira ne se moja ye wo kwam ene sa ade ne wete som no aya ne ye dwa papa koto PM capsules na ensa ho nyare wanyina ye PV capsules ama wo oba ya wo so sere be ma se be ma ne show mu anajo what they plenty on say engine capacity ne mu nkoyie enti wa ho pese okunukura beba ho ka ho ne koto PV capsules eno ne beboa ho enye na ewo dwaman so afei maye kanfo ma wa no payi se Verma Plus Company Limited a yet wo mo so ane asode no wo mo na di edu papa aba wo mo du mo di aba eye Prostavite capsules na eno bema wo dwonso ane wo bre na wo ti yawo ewom na wo kyem no wo ka no koto Prostavite capsules yibi ya ye dry capsules dia beka ho ya chese no dia be ma drive ye wuti stia na nchia na wo drive ne kama ko fa pavement bia so enti na ye kafo S drive e dia ma enye na e wo heba shops bia enu ani mienu okwa wo benya bi afei toothpaste papa ya ye bohu dewro e de ma no e ye charcoal toothpaste fi se enu de se wo de choose a e te se enka tete ye ma memu a no mo de body tire ani bidie etwie sema ye no na kakakura no so ye se na posen kama no e no ma de afa abefo kwa so e de bidie aye eduro e de abra yen me se e posen no e ma wo se ne da fita yi kokon bia ne yellow e free ho enei mompo de asem be wura supermarket na makwaji de sopo e wo ho charcoal toothpaste e kama pa afa to pain e be to pain Dr. Solomon and I was son what's ano na asem nyanse we tipao and I say we jonku no jonku ya we sisi achi wo pemu wo to ase ni nyina abomoden anekoto to pain capsules ni bi ayato ointment ne ka ho fi se ba bia ye wo ya no e ho na wo de besra wo de sra ho no na ya no ekọ ya ye Prostavite casas di aba ose John Soboko eno so enyana ewo herbal shops frame 0245 616028 nane Dr. Solomon Emonkomo Afe Joy Rain Company Limited na wamo aye pure fit adult diaper eno awa ya de boy ma minimum penimfo wo bia ya atrase wo yare da yare sabia wona na bia wanyini da fie no obi antimi nkukuru ne nkoma no wo de bi bɔ no aboa eno ma ye ne pants de aka ho eno ye pure fit adult pants eno de opeja ya sizes bia wom na wo de ahye no ya ye nkoda diaper edi aba de adokotafo agye tum no eye baby fit diapers wo de akoda ye pure cotton enti ne to nsai na ma ne to nso moamoa mpo ne nsa agu ho mesi wo ba bia wonyem a wo bekọ akọwo no sheda ko top baby fit ni bi small size no na fako na doctors ni bo se wani atepa wo to a so ne wipe eka ho eye sleepy white wipes eno ne de ka ho ensu egina mu na ehwam ya sheda ayanka de ya strawberry de wo ho mesi eye kama ankasa mekanfo ediama ho fa 0244278373 na onim penifo enkasa donkan
Sketchwall Professional Institute school etete in Centrefo who team na opese oye Centreni dachi na obua omanya me kanfo Sketchwall Media Institute na amawo ye che graphic design, video editing, camera handling, TV, radio disc jockey, TV, radio talk show hosting, TV, radio sports presentation, commentary, analysis papa anawo apese okan hwi kasebo brofo ujina baby na obama ne me pacho school a me kan fama wo Sketchwall Media Institute eno no wacha kura no abosumi nsia wo ye slow learner kura afe na wo so wabeka abusua no ho me pacho utie mi a hwe echi akwan ewo Kessben FM ye front desk pick form no 50 Ghana cedis school no ewo adum central ha ya oba ye be chew kwan be fa so a obesua de na within a year wo so obehu obenku ani unifa nyina me pacho wo uye adwuma free juada be fiada ye wo weekend school ho I don't know if fiada memenda any kwasiada utie mi a pick number na first sia director na se me fa to nim se first 20 ma no be si be frɛ no or discounter or dey ma wo number no 0204190249 0204190249 and 0261110955 0261110955 and 0249414039 0249414039 Sketchwall Media Institute Emin Scientific the whole West Africa omunko na yama omutumi krata so omfa hamanuro enye hospital me pacho utie ni a na yade kwankro bi ha wakon na nkwa me mpese me waste me time abobo yade bia na mum yade bia chisesebi ha konverse jimi ni dam ko a ene yensa enti phrase si a ana we chira kwan ewo kumasi ya just opposite zoo adeshia market wo yo krabata ba ko na tachiman atwuma tachima ya number ni 0277001234 0277001234 ana 0241367349 0241367349 Future Life Smart Food aduane awudi a wo me na esan yade entensi enye common kra pepa cho pe Future Life yibi na obedi ye ho adanse ye nuane no wudi a wo me na esan yade eye man koda eye man panimfo apemfo nyina Future Life nim se we di we ni da bida oda sane bia wa saase su bia no o se fata se obedi Future Life aduane bi your high protein your mortar your pronotum your high smart fiber and your Future Life tonic ubehu yen e so full alignment ye dem what home e opposite your number is 0246010150 0246010150 and 0242878090 0242878090 Janico orange drink someone ankaso mfaso covid ba na dodo na hu ankaso mfaso pa udi anka boost immune system no pa manuane no bi ti se vitamin C da bia na o ye fit me pacho utie me where na se o pare ase wa o fridge me fie o office me pacho ba bia banu ana se ba san hie bia eye anomne a no eye fruit nkwade a me kan fu Janico orange drink and amawo hwe bi to enye na e wo mo bia supermarket bia ye ben bia o pe bia tu no akotone a ye number na 020935 355-724 0209-355-724 and 0243-519-173 0243-519-173 Janico orange drink who adanse the media chair wono new life cream yade enku ni seminar bi abadwa so de ka ye new NBC natural soap udi ka di dware na ayi anwa bi afi o skin nani afei uya no apply NBC lotion no NBC lotion ye anti-aging osra emu wani emubu nguso empumpunu bia akobese wrinkles ne wrinkles no na yi ni nyina to agu eti ebebo age ne ahwe ori padua no a wa hwe ya manso twen ebeba ho me pacho anti-aging pa e more looking younger ene wo NBC oil so ho eno de ene se kutwa etu ase akora pimples ensuani ni ene nso abede ebi na da busua bim tribal mark bi wo me wo as evi ni anfa ba ko for ha 10 ko 20 e wo de osra we ya obo se ebe pa tribal machine na ama wo so what to avoid stigmatization ti e na me kan say bo modern so benya bi ato ya number ni 0244-870-834 0244-870-834 and 0559-799-885 0559-799-885 ubenya bi ato ma me frisha baako ewo adum obehu no ena osa won krabata baako nso ewo Abinchi market hwe de kira kwan na omo bi ento Safini.
Thank you very much Alibaba Dankambari aboard on our permit de baako me wo honorable Aquinas Kwanza Thomas Ewofia honorable me Maakye
Yenia.
Now, bomb to say.
Yaminadum.
Yes, yeah, Chepa. Deputy Majority Chief Whip, so just join us. Join us here. Alibaba, please, can you make your place available for Honorable Na? Yanin into us from free Hanomo. You can move, you there. Yeah, the Obe and Bibia and Kokama. Now, Honorable Habib Drisu. Honorable Maakye. Now bomb to say Bibi Aboko ya do ba mtse wa homigye mu kakra parliament mabre te moji ma home kakra ye okay Aboko na quickly ba memra on chain na yenhye nkomode na se with borders aflawo ene elubo together with Jomoro so mu free say for 1.5 years though there's COVID no they are not being treated fairly by the government with respect to the border closure because Omusha Nipa Koba VIP buses STC buses Chemu Koba Krofo all other regions Bahonomo and yet yes Omoka Kreya no Ejadi Kakro Mbedi no Yamonti obviously life is a hell for them now. Abinding me, Bananado echo torn on Nasem no say until experts tell him say it is safe unto me to Sanamono. Some things the president and his government is being insensitive to the borderline and I say borders no one more. Mami ti ono ba kwenas. Ano permane era jifa gomashi to train komo on the issue. Now no they all say the government is being insensitive because he can put measures just as Kotoka International Airport and work it out. Maminti.
Yeah, me that's Akwaba. Minimuna Russia, but welcome to Accra.
That's right.
I'm there. Say obi anyiwa opede ohun de ni memfu anana mantifu wa den another bibi but I believe there like Honorable Jifa Gomashi said, no, I think we can put measures in place. Okay, those who go in and out are screened or checked. We have them instant test kits. I mean, you tell them, those who are going to trade, and you tell them that you pay a little money for that test to be done before you enter. If you are exiting to the same thing, so at the end of the day, say to me, then it will give the borderline some life. Because seriously speaking, maybe you've not taken your time there, you realize that obi or maybe a flower ne farm Look, I remember my family yesterday call Puli Waterfall. We went to Puli Waterfall. Not with baby a car park and one year they call Puli. We saw some others working with us. But go straight to offending the waterfalls. We saw some people taking the left. So I asked the tour guide there. Well, also they are going to Togo. So that means people are going in and out, but officially in the one kind of way open. Look, let me tell you, go to Spinters Road. There's a place in Fakar, what do you call Lagos? Go there. Every day buses leave. They are going to Lagos. Where do they pass? They go. But you see, we don't need to be ostriches. Let's open the border and rather make sure people who go in and out are checked. But if we allow people to use the unauthorized route to go and come, that is the dangerous part. Because yes, because that one you don't monitor anybody. Even they don't go even through customs, they don't go through immigration or anything. But they go and come every day. Master, they go and come. Master, they go and come. The cars that load to Lagos, they are still loading. Go to Tama Station, go to Spinters here, 18 Junction. Go there, opposite KFC. Go there. Cars are moving every day to Lagos. Where do they pass? I don't think they fly. They drive on our roads, go through Togo, enter through Benin, and enter Nigeria. They go. But you see, they have their own routes that they use. And our authorities can't tell us that they don't know people are going master, people look, the traders, they go to Togo, buy things and come every day. They go and come. We should open the borders, then rather control it. Because if you are not opening the borders, but you know, as I say, in pa there, say ekoba. Obimu wokoba de bia inde amenu kese na peboko hwe na bus create to oroko Nigeria oboko enyimbiribon there another bus we fi Nigeria waba wokoba de bia eko elubo people wokoba but oyede with meyen hu there ayet there ya yenti say officially ye boy a in obake there them master yemboy na yentum ye control Oma woba but since I night do we no ho into on kan kire immigration officer there I am coming so at least yen hwe some COVID and I mean COVID and other BB. But if you look around us, even our bordering towns, we have more COVID cases than them. Into one point order was through here there we entering there they should be scared of. There last one the presidential advisor on health in Siansari when you can say most more can also there we don't have a problem, we can open it, but it should be a bilateral arrangement because say you can still not go. Say you Cote d'Ivoire say we can't go into Benin putting in border. As I say, by a patch be patch there.
Togo, Burkina,
Cote d'Ivoire. As I say, inti say you go to me dama fine, but you to me and yes then we should just like go through the normal way. Na ama yetum yedin kofa at defend our immigration people will create the port health at every entrance. We have port health there already. Every entrance into this country, you your port health. So port health strengthen hon more in yama obutum whether instant testing for COVID now they
only on my penny say experts
definitely the experts are not telling him what he should do. That is because the experts know that when you master that is what I'm talking about. If you go to the airport, we travel all the time. We go, we come, or go through the formalities. As I say, and it will shock you. There's a issue. The number of people are walk daily. Next year, the number of people are open walk cross now. It's minimum. the people who Togo Waba.
Tenfold.
No, you don't understand me. For now, no. Yes, because yes, but it is a best starter at least in Kakan get to know that they are opening the borders. But if you open it, you don't go in boom. Just open it. Look for pure traders. And now you start with homo families. Or they walk and now the homo farms or they commute even by foot, some on bicycles. I mean, if you stop these people, I mean, that is how they eat. Either that or we find some way of this
he raised Madam Jifagoma, she raised honorable raised concern, say during COVID Accra, Kumasi went on lockdown. They were incentives, they fed them. The other are almost so you're lucky almost down. In a way, who said they've been locked down for 1.5 years. Government is not coming to them. Then I don't know, little political. Is it because those areas tend to be not the stronghold of the government in Ghana?
No, to the most more I have not even viewed it that way, but okay, it can we be my dream there. Definitely they should find a way of supporting
natives.
They depend on the border. They walk cross walk digwa what's a which you it's bambi or maybe where Ghana side aflow. Maybe a flower punyam with Bawudi, but Oyoma Lome, one with Bawudi, inti what it's banner, what the cross in Wokoton we are 1 to about because they know they are there. I mean, like Mutumi Jinana Minimia Casa or the other side. So now I can't go in there. I say, but me did there. We don't need to be hypocrites. Me nyede ye nyim dorokodo. Nkrofukoba. I say, but Owiano hu no ko. Onu no ye dangerous no ata say onu no ye dangerous no because okoba ncheni hun but at the end of the day say you create and you strengthen airport health there anybody who will cross no we be checking or ba wa checking ama wan fa yerba na yen de we fi ho onye de wan fa mba another say ye kompo a mo fa yerba na infa ho inko sometimes you say if you work with that sometimes the exiting country on fanu papa because I today to quite America now obeka there if America you can't carry more than $10,000. That's right. From America to Ghana. But if you are going, they don't care how much money you take because they know you are coming to blow the ball. So it's the same way. You understand me? But in this era, no, is the opposite. Okay. They care about who is coming and what you are carrying.
It's more important.
It's more important than there if you are exiting. But we have to be our brother's keeper. Until over there. Yehu dem pokoro kon yerbeni bi nyinu hu odebunu so odeka sign because edekwa obisu bokaka for ho odaba.
All right. Honorable Thomas Aquinas Kwansa Maminko Deputy Majority Chief Whip in the person Honorable Habib Idrisu an MP for Tolon na Mintio no so adwinche Nana Dankwa Akufo-Addo can say it will be very difficult and it is dangerous to open the borders as of now. Esan say experts are advising to that effect, but even the more dangerous one unapproved routes now not to COVID says no crano but others have different opinion. Mami ti honorable
me da say but who here asem no respectively the MPP government and the Nana Akufo-Addo led administration need to be recommended, and they've been recommended worldwide. Obia jise aban nema oye afa covers papa. If you go to our hospitals right now, people are dying. If you go to our hospitals now, people are suffering. Sisia, SIM questions. Is it for us to be borders, for us to continue to die, or we should make sure that the right measures are put before we open it?
Okay.
Me, I'm not against opening of the borders, only if it is safe.
Okay.
The SIMBA. Even some countries, like best countries in the world, even intercities are still locked down. If you go to Australia, if you are in Sydney, you can't go to Perth. If you are in Perth, you can't go to Melbourne. The same country. Even if a flight is arriving in Australia, you can't carry more than 25 people. The plane cannot take more than 25 people. It will be very. They are safety first. And me person me kasa ebia said the honorable Kanu, there is an approved route. I'm not going to glorify an illegality.
He's bringing
that attention. Not the woman say one kasa obeji say Sagana be your border. Not Togo be your border, and a Nigeria be your border through the land. What is the extent of you opening your border? Does that make sense?
Togo are closing the border.
So if Togo close their border, and Akufo-Addo presidency, okay, yeah, Ghana, yeah, be our border. So what are you trying to tell Togo? We cannot dictate to Togo as to what they should do and how they should man their borders. So what I said, and see, it has to be an ECOWAS conversation. There must be an ECOWAS conversation. You know, Obiaji to say, okay, CCR, all West African countries, MBA your borders.
Now, is there something like that in the
past? Say that conversation need to be triggered.
Okay.
That conversation need to be initiated by Kase, Ebia, Jomorofo, Anadi Omuo, Logo, no more Kase, Obia, Obibeko Famti, Ana Obi person quiet trade into NTMBA border Chinchina. And yes, sir. The safety must be done first. Friday na me free Abuchireba. I had to do about 5 different COVID tests, even going by. If you are leaving Ghana, you do a test. You show it before you exit. Before you exit the account, you your test. And when you are leaving again, you your test. Now through airport and some normal check you in, you pay for your COVID test. Through Ghana so now you will test. And at least if you are a Ghanaian national and you are coming back to Ghana, you pay a minimum of $50 to Nawaba. Then you ask yourself, the petty trading that goes with it, are they ready to make this kind of payment? Are structures put in place that a bit my because Udru Kotoka International Airport from arrival Ukoya COVID and sign off free immigration before you come to customs, your COVID test results is already ready. What is the system? As a young farm mechanism be all. So we call a flower say who Togo. Maybe at this point or your test we do points where we your results and say a negative and sign and this costs government money. And like I'm saying, that conversation having triggered. Now say see Akufo-Addo on borders, and if the president announced that I have opened the Aflao border, what happened? Nothing. If Togo doesn't open, it doesn't make sense. Okay. So what I say, and Ghana have been hailed with the way we have managed COVID. Ghana have been acclaimed, say the way we have managed COVID. Sometimes COVID we are underestimating COVID, but if you have a relative, you have a friend that COVID have sent away, you understand. Say, I never abanye. Because Ghana, we want Ghana to move forward. I have been able to have briefing on some of the COVID situation in other countries and measures put in place. We are trying to vaccinate the population. The first came, second came. Recently, the president visit. We are getting about another 1.2 million vaccine of the AstraZeneca. And see, if our population is able to be vaccinated to a certain number, we can be comfortable. Now, I can say, okay, this is what is going on. And you know, there is no country in West Africa, and I can be quoted on this, that had tested than Ghana. No country in West Africa that has tested in Ghana. Who say if you are Togo now say okay, COVID rate is down. You don't make such arguments. How many people have been tested and it is down? How many people? Ghana is first to be tested. The highest number testing. Of contact rate of testing. Ghana, at least 4-5 out of 10 are tested because you see more radio stations away. If I have COVID now, all of us here, including the security man who brought me here, Ghana, you have compelled almost testing.
Yeah.
But other countries are not doing it this way. Until you don't say that even other countries are COVID here, but we do the testing more than any other testing and the contact tracing. Until they make an say, yes, opening our borders will boost the economy. It will boost activities. It will make people free movement as enshrined in the constitution. What about government commitment in making sure that he keep the safety and the health of the people in the country?
What of the issue say almost fee say their livelihood is at stake into government should come to their aid with an incentive or something? And so can you say?
And another American say, Nancy, government have been able to help during the COVID period, and we have to thank the MPP government and the administration and the way government have responded and take the plight of Ghanaians in this hardship situation.
I'm talking
COVID
about
have come as a cost. I'm coming. But the people at the borderlines, they cannot say they didn't benefit anything or they were not actually. When government was giving the free electricity, did they cut Anobopu, Aflao, Ajomoro constituency out of it? No. When he was giving the free water system, did they cut them off? Free electricity when they were doing the relief for COVID relief that was coming into the economy, did they take them off? No. So they cannot actually say emphatically say every Ghanaian benefited from the free water system, from the free electricity system, and from the COVID relief fund that was going on that people have access to. So you cannot actually say no, I can say ebia or ye ama wemu wanyama. No, they cannot be that selective.
They say they are indirectly locked down because omo abrabo nyina koye koboda kodi dwane sabra. It is aban no act border ni mu a, it's like their livelihood is cut off. Ghana, Accra, Kumasi, any greater Kumasi ni greater Accra call lockdown. Aban no aduane ma omo aban ye bi apart from COVID relief incentive with electricity, water, no, there was a special arrangement for them. Can government do something for them? Say bia menim say muko didwa say ni sente bia men so me wo sika bia metimi dia support mo
eno meka medical aka no na say COVID relief fund ebano, it was not discriminated. Yes, nobody can say that we be our free Jomoro constituency that he never had access to the COVID. It is on record that they had, even though I don't have the statistics to prove it, but they were part of Ghana. They are part of Ghana. That constituency is part of Ghana, and everybody was able to have that access. Yes, Abia, you better expand the conversation. No, we can expand the conversation. Say Abia said that Okano, their livelihood has been cut off and other things. COVID have affected everybody. There is no economy, there's no person who hasn't been affected by COVID. Everybody has been affected by COVID. So if you say, Abia, this category of people say, omu livelihood are cut off. Others have lost their jobs because of COVID. So what about that? Government should come and compensate them. Others' businesses have collapsed because of COVID. So government should revive their businesses. Is that what we are saying? This is a pandemic that has come to affect the world economy. There is no country in the world that hasn't bear the consequences of COVID. That is what we need to understand as a fundamental. Say where dear Abba, and to put the right measure say when COVID was not there, it was government locking it down. Why did government lock down those places? Because as a measure to be able to make sure that the citizen is safe.
All right.
And no.
Honorable Mahuse, you want to come? Honorable Habib.
My junior brother is building seminary corner. It's there. Every Ghanaian benefited from the COVID relief. I don't know what you are trying to talk about.
I have justified. Free electricity was nationwide. During that period, did you pay water bill? Did you pay electricity? So every Ghanaian,
I am coming.
Honorable, let's do it like that. I will give you that.
Abra, you call lockdown. I was paying for electricity. I was paying for water. It wasn't for free. It was at some threshold that you get it for free.
Yes. But you benefited.
No, I'm coming.
You benefited.
And
no, you benefited from the free water and electricity.
I benefited. You see, you don't.
Did you benefit or not?
You don't as a mom with your left hand and take it from with your right hand. Master, apart from when we came out from
elections,
what's the percentage of increase of electricity bills? They've recovered whatever they lost. Sometimes, we have to be truthful. What we are talking about is not about cooking. It's banana 1 year man coffee won't cry and only greater Kumasi. In the Damasam the border towns, no. Yenimden Kofu lost their jobs. What you must say because of COVID. That is why if you go to some parts of the US and things, the states made sure there Obia and you must say at least every week come and take $200. It's a movement. Businesses that went down, they were giving them stimulus packages. As I say, we started it in Ghana here, but it was politicized in a way. If you don't belong, no, I'm telling you, minimum confer, they applied for that
MBSSR. Now it's called GIA. It's Ghana Enterprise Authority.
You see, I know people who did that, and the controllers, coordinators, most of the time, if you don't go through, if you are in a constituency, if you don't go through the MPP, yes, you are not.
Wait, respectfully, of the process was politicized. Almost a membership card ban on your form. Or you need to show that you are MPP before you apply. Boss, no, man,
I'll give you the opportunity.
But so a person on polluting the minds of your listeners and your viewers. The process was never politicized in any way.
Okay, Mami.
Yeah, we are in this country. Yeah. You do politics. Maybe I started politics before you entered into politics. Politics in the
that is still arguable because who knew when I started, and I don't also know when you started.
That is on a lighter. Let's move on.
Me, I'm a pensioner. As I say, you are. At least I went to parliament. I didn't meet you.
Yes.
I was in parliament for 8 years. I left. Then you were still not there.
Okay.
Yes. So let's take it.
What about if I was struggling to get there?
Yeah. That is where
the process. I was struggling to get there.
But Jamaican there. If we have a whole regional chairman, your own regional chairman,
which region?
Northeast or whatever, Northeast regional chairman on radio saying there, police if you are not an MPP member, don't dare pass through because they are the ones who are sure there you are going. Yes, you see, if you have a political party with that mindset, they will sit down for an NDC business that is gone down. They know you in the constituencies. Everybody know everybody. And here for them woman Kessben, na shop, and then there me a pure water. Na me business I go down. Na what's there? Yenya fill forms. Na yenya bibi kakra. You know the people who were coordinating the thing is the MCE. The MCE is a political appointee. MC every businessman, whether you are MPP
but you also agree that a lot of NDC faithfuls also receive that thing. Listen. They also have stimulus packages.
Listen,
you not necessarily say.
Can you name them?
We did a lot on radio.
Master. You see, listen. You see, if I'm talking about make obi NDC. Look, you can drive in a equal circle here. There are so many stores. NDC womb, MPP womb. They don't do politics.
So, well known.
If you are not known and you are just a sympathizer sitting in your corner, nobody knows you. obi anyimu whether but obi awonyimu bad t-shirt ikejira platform do ikike eyeza forget it.
Okay. But the American say sometimes allegations be that we cannot substantiate. See, I say Northeast Regional Chairman say, sir, unye MPP near you cannot join police and other things. This issue about Parliament. There was a question that we should investigate the recruitment in the security agencies. From the NDC side, they filed that question. From 2013, from when MPP John Mahama came to power until now, because Omufili said ABR recruitment exercise say politicized. Then we had to withdraw the question. You know why they withdraw the question? Because we filed a counter question that we should investigate recruitment of security agencies from 93 till date. Then they withdraw the question. From 93 until 2000, it was Jerry Rollins who was the president. How was recruitment exercise being done in this country? No, from 2000, and when you chase them with the whole thing.
But the fact that probably from 93 to 2000 was not well done, or it was done in such a manner, say it was skewed. Does that mean we are in 2020? We should follow suit?
But the argument be you don't have to be selective. If the whole system, it started from somewhere. So if we want to cleanse the system, it has to be properly cleansed. Okay. And I don't know, that's my argument. And the American say you cannot say on authority said there is no NDC person that benefited from the stimulus packages. Now then you ask other countries, have they been able to do that?
Give me a minute. Have done? Give me a minute. We do a quick commercial break. When we come back, we'll look at DCs as at now not appointed. The president says that if anybody says that DCs are not at post, it is not true, because he has the powers within the constitution to appoint DCs to acting capacity. Almost SC June and then Omanhene say emrama no kwan say obetimi atu sa na mo no enti obi a obeka say DCs enya adwuma no enya no kre me hu say NDC MP the person of Dafamia Akko Supreme Court say Supreme Court en sa anole sa decision no Omanhene atake no, but Omanhene say emrama no kwan say obetimi ama Obi acting in acting capacity, he doesn't see anything wrong with that. And so the DC is at post. But meanwhile, why in the first appointment? Honorable Yossin on the head lucky. Let's go for a quick commercial break. When we come back, we continue with the show. Stay with us.
This is Kessben 93.3 FM, a new wave of excellence in radio.
Government considering free tertiary education. Oyin dana ya boa matia, ena matia, ena owa, ena yakofa sa nko mo ibae, ena meme ko susu say betimi abem. Anche kura na president ko kam yeso se bia wa brochire no tie nka
sa nya no wasa bia. Oh, free teacher. Masa, free SHS no. Asem way anope tiawa. Honorable Educhum.
Yo.
ya waduchum
doctor
say o tie ma no pay ya
o my dear
mesre no say Omanhene pa enkofom
basic school no
enya basic school me can experience it shade sisi a okoba fast talker nkwala na duane die problem pa kese because from September every 3 months na suppliers nyo musika
okay
every September October November the last quarter no
transition
na sika no wo ho I was here tua enti yera Matthew Pokru Prempe free ho no obetake over no yentua omoka up to date
investigation auditing
enya auditing asem yentua omoka
okay
the atosu mienu she last Friday the whole Ashanti region emo e ba ye na 1000
school kwala school ba kokura nso omo
Prempe College week bi omudi mo be 35 bucks
kwala number no kura multiply
Prempe kwala no yo about 3000 Opokuare any other schools bags here demand kwala no enso 1 week every last week you come investigation kire say enkwala no eba Gare na ye dia yi wom no
bancha ye timu nsuo no
da bi gare now ya photo no ne aye ne say mutuo ene nkate kwan no ne gas no na enkwala na di sa
sani a friend gare fufu
it is all because empanimfo no honorable aduchum ontie me hwe abrochire su kunku your headmaster bi wo ha ono okuta pose political lens ujana obema free SHS guagu triso your headmaster bi wo ho ma why no one pipi ni bawe ade ne say kra o se ye
o kan kro be ka se Omanhene Boakye
ba choti na me chono e jano honorable aduchum Uye deputy minister, you are all over Ghana near Boabaso near de. Meaning say the brain behind double track near de. Udi mwakutne. Only Dr. Matthew Pogu Prempe, but udi mwakutne. And unkwanye enough. Also more near ding. Now what time in fear 9 yanti say you tag for so moko strike. The reason is now he was on the ground more. It took for problem that started 2004, 2012, 2018. About
24.
I don't know Omanhene strike. Omanhene because you want some people out from penny for na ni Omanhene kukoma. What is that? Nagatine not near 4 years to say Omanhene strike. And so no problems for senior staff university, no problems in your hall. But he was able to get it because you do maybe a dear near didn't take a sisu fam. Honorable Duchum. A Juma why as deputy Yabu Abaso amount penino. So I'm 1 year and conform school feeding I was say education. And so
school feeding where you mamma no.
But what I mean is at the end of the day, Sam Kalano Ediane. And I say no mujaya education and now they make out just a four but they make get me say I just a four no aduane come prison for aduane odok ono a hwam na ekọ school kwala e je sewase SHS aduane no ano e sewase mo ani nko buffer stock mo ani nko suppliers ni sika mo ani enko Ministry of Finance na prisika bre wo mo because wo jai wo mo a at the end of the day, Sakolabi nidi ya school feeding ya from when you know we are a school. Honorable Duchum, ya interviews bebre waha. And no pay sa uti me and I say MPP form utia monton and crase. Omanhene Yaw. Now school so no ne because a nagra to cost strike. Why cost striker? Pressure also. Why do you sit there for that to happen? This is
Kessben 93.3 FM, a new wave of excellence in radio.
Professor Ransford Jampo is a member, leading member of UTAC, and is on the line. Professor Jampo, me watching. Namumpom to say. So them no kase de me gidi sem say wan go school ne.
Oh, Madakra.
Master. Wada. Na free some mode one buy a mode krataba bontin. Eti aban so one can be behind seven penny for.
Oh, me feel say we you tag and penning for a winning where a decision you tagging it take from the national level now look out for so on my catching. You know, Omuna say Mutumine Moon Central for the media, a didn't get a horn and so be our decisions on my take because you know food soldiers one shana some other kind of bomb. Oh, the bomb we are not unquiet, but minimum say Omone Adi Omone aban edin so bebe omoma warnings electors are church ekoye ni na no aban anshada amfam waye biara ammom na say say last week ya omoma warning say kiti ende juada because strike in say fiada no omoye ntem letters are yakso mu ina no omo Pacho Obi Kasa.
I'm a manager. Kaso what is the water strategy? Pacho Koso why?
Let us almost sure a church or my warning and as a phone they were never responded to. Now let me say last week a more press conference our political science department, University of Ghana, Ebeka said free and their corner. That's right.
And
I say because strike and then say fiada hurriedly penning for a from so I'm be sing kunya.
Welcome back. It's exactly 9 o'clock. We'll wrap up by 9:30. Now you change komo. Now we also look at Omanhene Yaw a day 350,000 laptops a day. Ama a teacher for ebi mo say a pad, ebi mo say a laptop. But the bottom line is, government has distributed 350,000. Is giving it to Ghana Education, the Ministry of Education, to be distributed to teachers. Is it for free? Are the teachers paying an amount? We'll look at the DCE's issue, then we'll come back to that. Honorable, Maminti on the DCE's issue in about 5 minutes. Now,
DCE's issue is, I believe there, by this time, we should have gone past that. I mean, the government be the first term in office. That is where you have this kind of problem because of them. People will be jostling for their position and that kind of thing. But there, by this time, this is in why you do 3 years, Obima you 4 years. Look, you can say stay or leave because Sisiano, you've worked with the person for 4 years. You know him.
The president's reason is he wants to appoint the right people.
No, what you've done the appointment already. These people are already there as their DCs. Look, we have this assessment they've been doing at the assemblies almost every year.
Yeah.
It is a PR. Just leave. You be the president. Don't even get yourself involved. If you trust your minister for local government and you trust your regional ministers, let them liaise. They will know who did better
and who did not.
And those who didn't do better, no. You maintain them. Because President Orkade, they should who is saying there they are in acting capacity, and there's nowhere in our constitution the only person who can act as a DCE is the regional minister. Apart from the regional minister, nobody can act.
You have been a regional minister before.
Nobody can act as the president. Can't even appoint an acting DCE, because if you look at the law that set up the DCE,
but that's what the president is saying.
No, maybe I don't know where he's getting that thing from. But if you listen to the argument going round, but the deals there, President Ntumin Kenchiro be there. Act. Look, they can say that, okay, look, stay on till we get a new one. That one is different from asking the person to act. Because President Akufo-Addo, he knows the law. He knows. That is the main reason why after January now, all the MMDCs, then none of them should take policy or financial decision. Why? So, yes, in Krofuna our acting, they don't have the power to spend. They don't have the power to take any policy decision. Why are they there? Why are they there? And I say, let Anna Ofi Mami Frima Obeno. Trade this idea you are over there or spend the sika another all there or ye BBR or ye gives the district a policy directions. As I say, into this not there. Is it because of my maybe behind this like the music and dissect because of that there for them to even that one is questionable. Because our 4 years you have a 4-year mandate and the 4-year mandate is passed. So if the president of feel there Iba district they should just go ahead and confirm you that hey, continue your work. I'm reappointing him. Go and meet because
Shadi, a quick one.
Yeah.
The first letter was in 11 January.
Yeah.
From Honorable Akosua Fremopa.
Yeah.
And he said continuation of responsibility as Metropolitan, Municipal and District Chief Executive. I am directed by His Excellency the President to inform all Metropolitan, Municipal and District Chief Executives who were at post immediately before the inauguration ceremony on Thursday, 7 January, to remain at post until further notice. The directive is in accordance with Article 2433 of the 1992 Constitution of the Republic of Ghana. You are to take note of the provision of Section 14.5 of the President Transition Act 2012, which states that you shall not take a decision involving a policy issue. Also, you are to act in accordance with letter number that is dated 21st December, which give directives on financial commitment, recruitment among others, which means that they were not allowed to do that. Another letter came, and this letter is 30th July 2021. Appointment as Chief Executive Officer. Okay, that is different. So the first letter, just as you said, and this letter came to tell them, say, until further notice. But no more time, no so ending June this year.
No, it's not all of them. You see, Internet Maker there, I was making a point there. Obimu Ohwa, they appointed them, they got their approval before June. I say, Obimu, yeah, because they were all not one back at the same time. Obimu holding after March. So April, May, in a wako assembly ma watu that's right. The moment you see you can nominate, you don't use the date of nomination. You use the day election in the assembly
and they take effect.
That is why most of them, majority of them, like started work, let's say in June. Let me put it that way. So in June. So June, the 4 years is gone. That is why you the president, because you are the appointing, I will able to make this year. I was able to
I didn't say so. Me honorable Yosin Wahumano so 1 minute. Honorable Yosin me Maakye. Hello, Honorable Yosin. Hello. Only the first DC appointed in Omanhene Yaw. Omanhene ko ho no say wabo adwuma. Na adwuma so nani. So it looks like any wasem ko say onimo.
So go ahead and just look. Let me tell you one thing. If you go to my area, Eko Infantiman, it's a municipality. Look, you can easily know whether the person worked or not. Go there, Kiki. continue your work. Keke Wedman was swinging into Ketnefi, Nayan Pafufum.
Is it that easy?
It's easy.
When look, send names.
No, it's say
MPs are sending names. Are telling the president
whatever you do.
MPs are sending names. Tell the president, I can work with this. I can't work with this.
Whatever you do, you get a
backlash. Parliament has 137, 137.
Boss, I say whatever you do, you have a backlash. Okay. Whatever. Look, let me tell you one thing. No, maybe Abraham, you know, I was in 2010, I was the deputy minister for local government.
That's right.
And I moved on to Central Region as a deputy minister. In a new constituency, in fact, man, that was so in 2013 when I won the election again in 2012 and came into parliament. 2013, I was made the deputy minister for fisheries. In the order was MDC, MCE. Now, so they're like, whatever you do, there are people who are supporting Honorable Habib. There are people who are supporting me. So if you select me, people will cry. If you select Honorable Habib, people will still cry. So you select. Look, the moment the name comes, everybody keeps quiet. But if the names are not out, that is where the fighting, the underdealing, people trying to maneuver.
So you think president should appoint?
Come out straight up. Look, they have the list. They had the list about 2 months ago.
No, we have had a lot of lists.
No. You see, no, I'm not talking about the list that is going on. So you want to tell me that the MPP big men are not discerning enough there after the interview and all those things? They've not selected people. They have.
Maminte Honorable
Medasi, I think my senior colleague here, Abia Opese on from the truth. He is a student of decentralization, but he has failed to learn decentralization. The Mime Canon say, when MPP we had the unprecedented victory in 2016, this same letter was issued for NDC DCs to stay in office until new ones are appointed by the MPP government. Why didn't they make noise about it? MPP in last administration, we appointed our DCs.
No, sack everybody.
Listen,
when you won the 2016 election, they asked all the
I was quiet. Can you just listen about
ask them to listen?
That is the very reason why the NDC MPs took the NDC DCs them to court.
Because they were also asked not to take such decision. If you go and look at Article 243 of the Constitution that talk about decentralization, it talk about the functions of the DC. And if you give me permission, I'll just read some part of that part, because he's making an argument that maybe a president cannot ask a DCE to act. Look, it says that in Article 243, it says that there shall be a district chief executive for every district. Okay, when you come to clause 3, B, they said to be responsible for day-to-day performance of the executive. And who is the leader of the executive?
The president.
So if you are to do the day-to-day function of the executive, and I am the leader of the executive, and I'm telling you that don't take policy. The policy decision is supposed to be who? It's the local government minister who takes the policy. And you were a deputy minister of local government before. By then, we didn't have a substantive. The time this letter was issued, there was similar letters to the ministers.
That's right.
Right. So we didn't have a substantive local government minister. And local government and decentralization is a chain that goes from the executive, which is the president. He and the local government discuss about his policy that has to go to decentralization. The local government minister then also sank it down to the district level for it to be done. And the district alone is not manned by only the DCEO. Even in meetings, it's not only the DCE who presides. The Constitution in Article 244 have also talked about the presiding member to be elected and make function, which is in the Constitution. Who chair the meeting? We have officers of the local government ministers, that's the coordinating directors and other things, to make sure that the daily activities of the DC. But why are we even making noise about it when the president have started issuing the names of the DC? Yesterday he did one, isn't it? And I was a member of the MMDC's vetting committee. Okay. If you care to know, I was a member.
So you have the
from list. Regional to national.
So you have the list.
No, what I'm saying is that due diligence.
Do you have the list?
The committee doesn't have the power to appoint.
No, but you have made recommendations.
You have sent the the recommendations have been sent to the president. So in due course, listen.
Why is the delay?
Listen, the delay is due to the fact that the president have a lot of things to do, and the process that we went through had been cumbersome because we want to make sure that we are doing the right thing. The NDC is not doing propaganda. They also did same. Well, that what MPP is doing, they also went through a process before they come out with the names of the MMDCs. So why will you want to dictate to us? You were the same people who kick against that we should elect MMDCs. If we had elected them like how I am elected, seated here for 4 years, and if you make argument that MMDCs have 4 years,
kick against it.
No,
you were in Parliament.
I was not there.
You were not there.
Yes,
yet.
but what happened was that they didn't support it. It's on record that NDC never supported it. You didn't even want it. And it was Peter. No, the last hour you asked it.
Okay, what happened?
So in the beginning, we all agree because in our manifesto we have it. They have it in their manifesto. CPP have it in their manifesto.
Changed?
The changing is when they decided to elect them on political lines, and we said no.
So Ghana political lines. So you were of the assumption that MPP will be in power forever.
No.
But when we are not looking at them, we are going to be voted by on the basis of the. But they only say.
So what's there?
Yes, it's my time.
The time in here. How many honorable yours in Amranche? Honorable yours in watching. Now, what to say? Now, you see, the Ghana, the episode will not renew. Now, about your Akotomra, and yes, so go now, yeah, because when your man Penisi, what Juma son into a memoir to us. Now, a person or two bona or choose the right people, which means if you are no, we are right person. What? Yes. Just 2 minutes.
Minia, my for Queen was not mentioned what he for. A Juma not technicalities room. Now, over 2016, 2020, even I thought about talk records. Name it, like I said, and only addicted here and not president. A day I signed a bomb within 7 trust in a peninsula. Because we 2016 elections are not yet presidential, not NDC for ABTA, Ira Muhammad and another Danko Kupado. Now you have a deficit of 4,136. But 2020 elections now, it means that TSA can be BT President Muhammad 1,880. And now we have parliamentary, so 2016, now the difference was 296. But this time, you have the court 3,423. Because not a contemporary no go area for any party, no strong vote upon this.
Okay.
In the Saturday, and no from one rice factory, send me in for down one district, one factory for no a bomb and bustle. The crime a far so pass as a moment, sending with CD training in my Yamano, Amma and neck, President Abba with Upper Commissioner. I'm saying, and Nina should be used to Yamiadum, because some people go down. I'm saying, President, we are the local government minister, Nanka, or Budino, but maybe in the Minia, I quite the same Kunyabino, and the Nina Yami. All right. And yet, you are more dangerous, no be a minister of Yaman.
Honorable Moyo Senior Daciano Pay. Honorable, you on the line.
And the American canon said decentralization is a concern to everybody. But yeah, my Manu who said the Akufo-Addo-led administration is not doing. He's doing the due diligence. He's doing the right thing. The right thing. That
who said the delay is costing.
I don't call it a delay. I don't call it a delay. It's a worry. Yes, I have been part of the process.
Isn't it a worry?
No, it's a worry. And then the worry is that, as I'm saying, that worry is gone away. You have spoken to the first nominee. And there's no word that says that the president must release the names in 1 day. Is there any word that is written? So if you are started in a piecemeal, it doesn't matter. Or the first person bar, it's just it will follow happen. And today I'm going to say the government is positioned to make sure that we achieve the decentralization maximum. That where we will have to work to make our people feel that the government is working. In the mix of COVID, where we have problems, we don't have the MMDCs as alleged being in place, but they are still acting and still performing their duties. And the president still have the right to do so.
On the laptop, what do you make of it?
I think this is a single government policy initiative that the Vice President, His Excellency Dr. Mahmoud Bawumia, launched last week. 350,000. This is to boost the educational sector. The government is very committed. Because one, the woman say, COVID have taught us a lesson.
Okay.
COVID have let us understand, say, Abia, the best way to go is technology.
Okay.
It is science and mathematics, and no say this time. So how do your teachers, Abia, been able to cope up with such challenges? I was say a new initiatives bar say said baby, but the woman said the laptop out of 100%, I buying back to 70% of it. The laptop is at a cost of 1,550 Ghana cedi.
Okay.
And 70% will be paid by government. That is about 1,085 Ghana cedi. And the rest, which is 460 something, will be paid by the teacher in an installment for 1 year. It means that every month they will just take 38 Ghana cedi. And when that year 38 Ghana for 12 months, that is for 1 year. Okay. And then they say computer this is not the kind of laptop RLGD buy. For when John Mama administration, they brought an RLG laptop that was at a cost of 2,550 Ghana cedi. That you will be holding the laptop 1, 2, 3 now blast it. The laptop will not charge. You own it today, tomorrow it cannot be charged. The number they wanted to buy was not the number that was delivered. Where government is concerned, and if you look at the performance of the government in the educational sector, it is very, very to the peak. We have come out with the free HSS where they said it was not possible, it has happened. We have said about the loan and guarantee loan for tertiary institutions, they said it will not happen, it has happened. Government is even rolling out in order to meet the COVID, eye-opener technology. We are coming out with what they call the 21st century schools. In other parts of the world like China, they call them the future schools, where they will be under the STEM, science, technology, engineering, mathematics, so that teachers will be able to cope up. So government is preparing teachers to position ABA COVID, ABA a core high, and your students, your children need to be educated. The teacher can sit in the house and be able to talk to them. Now we have what they call the team viewer. The team viewer, a student can be here, and the teacher, they all come together in one laptop to be able to have a discussion. This is what the government is positioning teachers, and this is what the government care for teachers. Idea so that they can impact the knowledge into our kids.
Mama, let Nana make submission. I think I've just received 6th April 2021. It came from the office of the president, lifting of embargo on new contracts, memorandum of understanding and appointment during the transition. As you are aware, ministers have been appointed and are in place after parliamentary approval and swearing in by His Excellency. Furthermore, the Appropriation Act became effective on 31st March. And as a result, the directive of the embargo placed on entering into contractual obligations of financial nature, which this office issued by the letter on 21st December, ceases forthwith. However, those requiring board approval will still require that you seek the consent of this pending the reconstitution of a new board. All minister, chief executive officers, state-owned boards and council and public agency, metropolitan, municipal and district chief executive are therefore to take note of the necessary action. What it means is that the embargo was lifted, but the government said that unless you have a board, you have to consult.
I don't think I make say my senior colleague here on him the decentralization, but propaganda or distancing from the vote, because on him say you cannot take contractual agreement at the district level when you don't have a local government minister.
Thank you.
Well, when the minister came, then you see that this letter follows.
No, something to say on the laptop. A quick one on this.
You see. Sometimes, me, I don't do propaganda. As I say, I don't do propaganda. Osande, share. Letter I can't CCI or a generic. It was a generic letter for everybody.
Yeah.
Everybody, boards or corporations and whatever. Now, yenya ministers, so you can go ahead and do your this thing. But we are talking about in April. In April, the time every day, you see, look at the smartness of the whole game. In January, a letter went for you not to spend. In April, we have
appropriation bill
has been effected,
so you can
go ahead and do your work and that kind of thing. What I am saying is the DCE there now, the time up as I say. So take any decision financially and the thing backfires, he can be held responsible.
That is true.
As I say, in America there, we should just not play with timeline and rhetorics. Share local government is local government. He was talking there, and we were kicking against the election of MMDCs. We were not kicking against election of MMDCs.
Did you vote for
partisan?
It?
No.
Did you vote for it?
Did you go out for voting?
No,
you didn't go.
Saying,
you withdraw it.
Wait, because you are against it.
You
know how the parliamentary process works.
No. You see,
you know how the parliamentary procedure works.
It wasn't the parliamentary. What happened was we were to go and do a referendum on this.
And the government withdrew.
Why didn't we go and do the referendum on it? Because the reason why we went along with them, we all knew. I wanted MMDCs to be elected. You wanted MMDCs to be elected,
but not on parties.
Not on party. So it get to the finality when the thing was coming out for the referendum, political, and we said no, that is not what we agreed on. We agreed on election, but not on political lines, because already this country is polarized.
So invariably, that time no more against it.
Yeah, no, we.
So one way or the other, you are against it. This is
we are against the politicization of the assemblies. That's the thing.
Let's hear you.
Laptop.
We have 5 minutes more
for the laptop.
Yes.
I've seen. I was just
2 minutes because I
was just checking something on the AKA
Aka computers.
Aka computer, the
from
TM1,
South Africa.
The TM1. You understand me? In South Africa, if you take the price and you bring it to Ghana, it shouldn't cost it more than 600 Ghana. But we are selling it for 1,500. I don't have a problem because this is a middleman or importers, and government is.
But we are not in South Africa. If you are talking about manufacturing price in South Africa and bringing it here, it's a different thing.
How do Master, you are a businessman. How do you do price comparison?
No, but the outcome says you cannot talk the price of an item in South Africa
can you allow
and
him
compare
to
that in Ghana. I know that you cannot do
it's
that.
The same product now.
No, but definitely we are not in South Africa. We are in Ghana.
If I'm buying this,
what about cost of bringing it? You didn't add this.
Check on the computer. If I'm buying this thing on Amazon and they are going to post it to me, I pay only 68 Ghana cedis as post, and I buy the laptop for 600 Ghana. Me told 600 Ghana.
No. So show us on the website. Show us on the website. That's exactly what was given is the same price.
It's the same.
But let me. Do you know the specification of
it's TM1? It's TM1.
The one. This is 4 GB.
Operating system.
And the 2,500 you guys bought was 1 GB laptop you bought for 2,500 and 4 GB.
That is what is there. Is the TM1.
It's the TM1. Check the TM1. You have only one
name.
Okay,
it's a name.
What are you implying?
What I'm implying is good that teachers need tools to teach. The COVID, as he said, no, we are changing some baby. Remember, Oku school, computer, mobile, laptop, Zoom, they did it. So we came to realize. But you see, if I go to my village, if I'm in Accra, remember no watch a computer, I don't know what they do because network there is cool. I've bought the self-line dingle or whatever dingle for them. They use it to learn. They go to class. Virtual classes are held now. What you need more efe? Bambu komi krom. They don't because
but then you need to follow this government. Do you know that 722 senior schools have been provided free Wi-Fi? Do you know that? You need to follow up this government. Government doesn't spring up. See, if you go to my constituency Tolong like this, you see a secondary school where the school will have a Wi-Fi in there, or you go to another Akonton branch, you see he need to follow up that government has been able
allow him to make his comment.
He need to be able to.
Honorable, I'll put your microphone off. Go ahead. Your microphone is off.
He's shocking me because you are talking about a free Wi-Fi. If you don't have network, how do you access data? You can't tell me that you are taking the Wi-Fi from the satellite. No way. You need a network before you can run a Wi-Fi.
That's it.
You need a network before you can run it. So no.
Honorable, address me. Allow him.
Some eco baby na in network. Wi-Fi. Forget about Wi-Fi. It won't work. At I say, at the end of the day, what are you trying to say? If you go to my village, there's no even telephony network, it's not there. How do I access Wi-Fi? Matter, you see, some of us, we've seen things transform this way to where they are now. I can never sit anywhere and say there, why you be? We are moving. You understand me?
Also expanding network.
You see, it's a good policy, but Obandama, you are going to only consider those who are living in the cities, because one network are able to use one laptop. What about those of us in the villages? Mohono chile mikejina cemetery pupono do ansana menya network.
Now jina diaso.
Atase. At the end of the day, me can hang laptop no hona my ejuma odo ananda be there. We don't need to put the cat before the horse. It's a beautiful idea. Onye beautiful inka we will not even thought of doing same some years back. Atase oyada obobua adichire oyade so obobua adisua. We were looking at even after that all the SHS students before you enter SHS 3 in a laptop it be your project work now.
All right. Honorable Aquinas and Hamilton in Kano Sasson, Honorable Habib, Deputy Majority Chief Whip. Gentlemen, Madame Asipa, someone you have any education come up. We need your money, your Boakye, many Timuna, Yadamwase, someone here tonight. Ye Pejaimu near the Agudi Honsama Bremo. Thank you so much. Meet us tomorrow, same time. Have a wonderful day.
Ni kusonija, obretu ni kupodo for eja wo mo enkunimaba.